Literally just met him.
So you're just gonna sit on your phone?
Yeah, are you gonna get up and start walking?
Got it!
Why do I have to walk? Like,
I mean, you look close enough to walk, so.
but you drove me here, so I don't get why I'm walking home all the time. Like, I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, you know, you don't want to come back to my place, so there's no point in me, wasting gas.
Don't be this nigga. Don't be him. So if y'all ain't understanding what's going on, this woman and this man is on a date. He drove her to the spot wherever they at. I guess, it ain't looking like it's going too well. It's safe to assume, he ain't getting no cheeks. So she asking him to take her home. He's telling her to walk home because she don't want to go back to his place. That is straight weirdo activity. Any dudes out there doing shit like that, nigga, you borderline, if not over the line, rapist. Even if she goes back to your place, you don't even want those problems. You opening yourself up to the me too. If she wants to go home and you picked her up, nigga, take her home.
So, I mean, I feel like I don't want to go to your place because I don't know you well enough. And it's just like our first time meeting. Like, does that not make sense to you? I don't get it.
I mean, we spent the whole day together. I'm obviously attracted to you. I don't see what the issue is. You can either come back to my place or walk.
Now look, fellas, I gotta get on y'all. I gotta get on some of y'all. Like, I understand when you take a woman out, you feel like y'all vibing. You feel like, damn, I done paid for this fucking dinner. I'm already broke and I done spent my last trying to pay for this dinner to get these cheeks secured. And you try to make the final move like, I done did all this shit. I done paid for this dinner, picked you up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come back to the place and you get hit with the no, nigga. You can't be salty. I know you feel like you did all this work, but you cannot feel entitled to the cheeks. It is what it is. It's part of the game. You gotta take that L. You take that L and then it'll be up to you whether you want to pursue her in the future or if you want to just cut your losses early. Of course, I don't have the entire context of the situation, so I know it is possible she could have been leading them on, text messages. You know how that is. Texting all freaky in the text and shit, and then in person is totally different. I understand, but regardless, I understand where she coming from. They just met. The first time they hanging out, she don't feel comfortable. I don't think they vibing that well, because if she was comfortable, she probably wouldn't have an issue going over there. But she feel like, hey, this man could be borderline Ted Bundy, and I don't want to get killed, or I don't feel comfortable enough to be around you in a private setting, which is 100% understandable. I'm actually in favor of her using her logical brain, letting her know, okay, if you ain't feeling right, do not go home with that man. You don't want no weirdo shit happening to you. All right, so she says, there's actually more footage I have, so I'll post that later this afternoon. It didn't stop here. Part 2 coming soon. All right. After making me walk home. God, bro, a menace. Bro, a fucking menace. He said you ain't giving the cheeks up, bitch. You gotta walk home. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Like I said, if you pick a girl up, take her back home, no matter what happens. Unless she just straight tripping, like she punch you, trying to break your windows, doing crazy shit. Okay, that's definitely justified. Don't take her home. She gotta figure this shit out. But if she ain't really doing nothing, she just ain't feeling you like that, and she wants you to take her back home, and you not getting no cheeks, take her back home. Don't be a fucking weirdo. Don't be salty. But he goes to say, after making me walk home from our date, he called and apologized and asked to explain in person. He brought me flowers and everything. So not only is the bro wasting more gas he could have just took her home with, he buying her flowers, wasting even more money. Worse than wasting even more money, he wasting even more time. This what happens when you get ruled by your emotions. Doing stupid shit, not thinking it all the way through. If you feel that strongly to make her walk home, why the hell you hitting her back up, buying her flowers, and coming all the way back to her?
You said it was a joke, but you didn't say that before I left the table. Like, why did you wait 2 hours to tell me that shit?
It wasn't even that long of a walk, so I don't see why you're complaining. Just, relax. It wasn't that deep.
Hey, yo, wait. Hey, this boy a menace. It's Myron Jr. right here. God damn. He made her walk home, came back with some flowers, and told her it was a joke. You already made her walk home. Where's the joke part? I'm missing it here. Then he says only a 10-minute walk. Like, you tripping. It's nothing. Like, you could have just walked. What are you tripping for? Come on now. You're just being a bitch. Don't ever be like this nigga.
I mean, 18 minutes? It was hot as fuck outside. Like, 90-degree weather, bro. It's the middle of the fucking day. You could have told me a joke when I was at the table, but I feel like you were being petty because you try to make it seem like it was because I didn't go home with you. You made it seem like that was.
I feel like when I brought up my daughter, And then like you immediately brought up my baby mom. Like that just didn't sit right with me, you know. You worried about the wrong thing.
Nigga, no she not. That's some important information. If you got a baby and a baby mama, she needs to know that information. She don't want to just be fucking around with you and then she figuring out you got a baby later. So far, I'm all for this woman. Like she doing everything right so far. He really gaslighting the fuck out of her, talking about you worry about the wrong thing right now, girl. Like what you worrying about? I got 5 kids for it. What you worry about? I got a baby mama. You worrying about the wrong thing. You need to worry about coming home with me. This nigga tripping.
I'm not worried about the wrong thing if you told me that you didn't have no fucking kids in the first place. Honestly, I don't even date dudes with kids, so of course I had a fucking question or two. Like, does that not make any sense to you?
No, what does it make? Like, come on, like, you worried about the wrong things. I only have one daughter, so it's not really that deep. I can't control the fact that I have kids.
Nigga, what you mean you can't control the fact you got kids? You can control not lying about the shit. What are you talking about right now? This nigga's a straight idiot. What I will say, if this woman ever decides to take this man serious, whatever happens in that relationship is her fault. This nigga is a walking red flag. He lying about having kids and then when she find out, he's saying it's not that serious. She tripping. Make her walk 18 minutes in 90-degree weather and say she tripping, it ain't that deep. I want to know what is considered deep to this man. Cause I feel like he'll be the type to be like, all I did was break your nose. You acting like I fucking killed you. It's not that deep, man, you know? I just broke your fucking nose. Shouldn't have been talking that shit. This man clearly a psychopath.
Like, you know what I mean? And you ruin the vibe with that shit. You know, you kill the vibe.
Okay, but how did I kill the vibe? You're the one making petty ass jokes, making me walk home and shit.
You killed the vibe. You know what I mean? I had drinks, I had wine back.
Alright, so that's the end of the video, y'all. Let me know, ladies, if y'all ever encounter any men like this, if he lying on the first date, leave that nigga alone. Don't go back to his spot. You don't know whatever the hell else he lying about. Don't let these idiots gaslight you. You got your intuition, you know what I'm saying? Ask your questions, figure them out, and listen to your intuition. Because if your ass go back to this spot with this man or get into a relationship with a nigga like this, do not complain about men are trash. Do not complain about he was abusive. Do not complain about all he did was manipulate me, because he showed all the little fucking signs before anything happened. So I'm proud of this lady right here to recognize the bullshit, even though I don't know why the hell she in a car with him in the first place after he made her walk in 90-degree weather for 18 minutes. That's why I feel like she might be still giving this dude a chance, because she tripping at this point. After she walked home, she had no communication with this man. But hey, let me know y'all thoughts down below. Am I wrong? Am I right? Make sure you click that like and subscribe button to join the sect. We out.